of a night like this tonight for you? Triple-double on the good side and then 11 turnovers.
It's a 4-interception game for a quarterback with a win. That's what I make of it.
You had 6 in the fourth quarter. Ty said he thought you had the ball more in your hands because the other point guards were tired and maybe you got tired.
No, I just made some bad decisions. I think I was overlooking the pass a little bit too much as well, not looking at the rim. I had 2 to start the fourth quarter. Jeff Green he got held on a couple of his post-ups and, didn't go our way. So, I got to be more better with the ball, but I didn't get tired at all.
Ron, how good is it to see JR have a night like that?
It's special. It's special. We know how much he's been struggling. And for him to come out and play the way he did throughout 4 quarters, he put a complete game together. We needed that. Yeah. He was really, really good tonight. Very, very good. Made his jump shots, got to the rim, made plays. It's the backup point guard that we've been thinking we was going to have. And, to see him, look healthy tonight, play with so much composure, it was great to have him.
Did he ever anything trust back with the guys?
First day he came back, he apologized to the team. That's all it's about. He let us know, exactly what was going on, and to an extent, obviously he don't need to know too much about it. That's his business, but he came to us, told us he doesn't want to be a distraction. He want to be a part of the solution. I apologize to the team, and we've moved on. So.
Since Ty made the lineup adjustment, there's a lot of conversation about all the ways Tristan can help the defense. And then offensively, beyond his rebounding, where do you see his impact show up the most?
I think his ability to screen and roll was very good. You've seen it tonight. Catching the lob, getting IT open, off them screens. He knows he's just comfortable at that 5 position. And what's more important is allows Kev, who wants to be at the 4, go back to his natural position, so it helps a lot.
Home sweet home for you back at the 4?
Yeah, it was. It was. I don't like you, Jeff.
It seemed like continuity-wise, Tristan back in the middle and you at the power forward spot, seems a little more seamless tonight?
Yeah, definitely, and that's a position I've been used to playing my entire career. So just to be back out there with T-Top and log big minutes with him, it felt familiar more than anything. We felt like we did a good job in the first half, but kind of like it's been the last few weeks. Really that third quarter we had a little bit of a let-up. They're a team that has fought back. You saw the same thing in Indiana last time we played them there, but we were able to withstand and get stops when we needed to, and we just need to cut down on those turnovers. It was ugly.
Swish had a big game tonight. What was different about the way he played?
He's just letting it fly. That's who Swish is, and when he gets going, it's that momentum and fortune is tough to stop when he gets out there just in a great rhythm. So it was nice to see him really be himself tonight.
When it got a little iffy in the fourth quarter, what was the feeling on the floor and in the huddles to cut the turnovers down and finish this off?
We just felt like whatever happened, as long as we got stops, we'd be able to win the game. And it's just so many times where we were getting those turnovers and we weren't able to get back, and they were able to convert in transition. So that was tough for us. But tomorrow we'll be able to clean some stuff up, watch another film session, and we did a lot of good things. We just need to clean up and be less careless with the ball.
Kevin, obviously not everything is the same because you don't have Kyrie of IT in his spot, but 4 of 5 starters from last year's team. Where did that familiarity show up the most tonight, do you think?
I think just being, naturally back at my position, what I feel is my position at the 4, and being out there with T-Top was nice. And, it was unfortunate that Channing had to play tonight, but we had to throw him out there because we had to get another guy in there at the 5. But it was
tough. Tough crowd in here.
Yeah, tough crowd. Sorry, guys. Here all night.
But, you guys have talked about, look, you just need a win to try to get things back in order. I know it wasn't the prettiest in the fourth quarter, but can this maybe be used as a fulcrum moving ahead?
For sure, and we'll take what we can get right now. We feel like we still have to continue to put together 48 solid minutes of basketball. I've said that a number of times throughout the season, but we just need to get back to that, and it starts on the defensive end and not turning the ball over on the offensive end.
Thanks, Kevin.
For you tonight, obviously the shot's fallen.
Not wanting to lose to these guys 4 straight. That's tough. That's a tough pill to swallow when you go into your summer. You see guys walking around and that's something you don't want hanging over your head. So fortunately, I just shot the ball better. Got into the gym early with Phil and D. Jones. Worked on my shot. Kyle really helped me a lot with it, and watched a lot of film from the previous 2 years, and it's what I was doing earlier on this year. So it was good, man.
What did you see?
I'm just not shooting the ball fast enough, taking my time a little bit too much. I'm normally a quick trigger kind of guy, and my release has been a little slower than what I like, what I'm accustomed to shooting. So we're getting better at it.
You told me that maybe you were trying to grasp onto it too hard, perhaps. Did you let it go at all mentally walking into this game? Or?
Yeah, I mean, I just told myself I'm gonna just shoot and see what happens. A lot of times it's when you work on it a lot, and so every day when you're shooting bad, on the transitions to the game, you tend to press more. So today I just said, the hell with it, I'm going to shoot it. If it goes in, great. If I miss, shooting percentage can't get no lower. So.
Everybody good? Your steals tonight, I think, tied a season high. I guess how was your defense feeding your offense, or is it more so just you're getting your shots up quicker?
No, I think my defense for them, they like to throw the little pocket pass. So that was one of our point of emphasis. I was just trying to get my hands a little lower on off the pick and rolls, and just try to be more aggressive on Oladipo. He's been playing. He's been having a hell of a year, and for whatever reason, he's been torturing me in the first 3 games. So I try to give it back to him a little bit.
How much have your teammates and coaches been on you to shoot more?
I mean, they're on me every day, and it's tough because, believe it or not, some of the shots I say I'm not open, and they tell me it doesn't matter, shoot it anyway, and it's a great problem to have, I'll tell you that.
And you took 13 threes tonight, and I'm sure you won't take that many every night, but have you committed, or do you want to commit to play that way, the way you played in 16?
Yeah, I mean, because that's how it pretty much evens itself out. Obviously, you shoot 13 threes, you're not going to make 7 every night, but the percentages are pretty well in our favor when we do get them up, between myself and Kyle, Shannon as well. So getting more reps up and keep shooting them is definitely into our team's advantage.
Kyle said that Tristan's been really effective as a roller tonight. Did that help you out, that move too, the lineup change?
Yeah, because now when he rolls like that, and everybody knows how dynamic he is when he gets either lobs or bounce passes, and it really helps out because they sink out to the corner, and then that leaves me even more open for my shot. So it definitely helped.
Gerald, what does a night like tonight do for your confidence and your rhythm?
It gets me going in the right direction. Just gotta, unfortunately, you gotta have a short-term limit because you got another game coming right back up. But I'm gonna dwell on this one for a while. I need it.
So respect to the pants and the chucks, but are fanny packs back in?
For some people, yeah. I mean, I like them. Fortunately, I hate having stuff in my pockets, so I get to store it somewhere else.
You saw the Space Cat fanny pack that Channing.
That was horrible. I don't know what Channing got going on. But that's terrible.
And the front court trio back intact. What kind of impact do you think that had on the game tonight?
In the first half, we did a good job. With me rolling. With whether it was Kev or JR on a single side bump, got JR some shots, got him going early. So, we're familiar with each other. 4 of the last 5 guys in the starting units play with each other for X amount of years. So, it's good to be out there with them. So, yeah.
Obviously, in the fourth quarter, some things to clean up, but at least the fact that you got the W, playing better defense in the second half, things to build upon?
Yeah, it's always good to get a W. But like you said, Fred, you watched it. You were talking about it. You see in the fourth quarter, those breakdowns or those unforced turnovers. We got to clean that up. But first half we were really good. Third half we were solid, better than most third quarters we've played this year. And then fourth we got to clean it up because you can't let a team get back and get on the single digits like that. And so we got to be better on Sunday afternoon.
Tristan, what did you think of Derek tonight in the game he played?
D-Rose played really well. Made shots, was active early, was very aggressive. It was good when you see him out there attacking, and when he's making jumpers, that's just icing on the cake. So, he was huge for us tonight, especially off the bench.
Was it good to see a night like that from JR? You feel like he needed it?
Yeah. JR, even with the shooting slump, he's still in the gym, getting extra shots up, and, still being a professional. So, it's a long season. Going to go through highs and lows, and, he's making the shots tonight, and he's got to stick to his routine. He's been doing a great job doing that in practice. You guys see when he has come in, getting shots with Kyle, Braun, Jetty. So he's got to keep doing that, and, hopefully with me in the pick and roll, rolling hard, forcing the defense to make a decision, he might get a little bit more open looks.
In terms of the defense, do you think you were able to personally impact things too, being in your position?
I think for me it's just to bring the energy early, especially first 5 minutes of the game. It's the first 5 minutes in the first quarter and the first 5 minutes in the third quarter. It's kind of where our team was, not that good. It was kind of low energy. So for me, I'm trying to get guys going early. Whether it's a big offensive rebound or a dunk or a big time stop, just however I can get the blood flowing for all the other guys, so they can just feed off my energy, and that's what I bring to this team, be energy guys. So it's on me to do that, and hopefully we can keep it going.
I mean, ESPN, there's a lot of long faces walking off that court. What happened in the second half?
Got up, got comfortable, took some bad shots, a lot of bad shots, turned the basketball over, and we didn't play the game the right way. And that third quarter has been happening to us a lot, but, just not playing the game the right way. We build the lead playing the right way, and we got to continue to do it for 48 minutes.
Do you think it happened in the third tonight? Because it seemed to be.
Fourth quarter. Yeah, second half, but it just, I think, what hurt us, I think Braun got tired, but D. Rose got tired, and he said he needed a sub. So then we had to come right back with Braun, so that kind of just hurt our flow because that second unit was so good for us. And I think it put a lot of pressure on Braun, and, he got tired and, turned the ball over a few times. But, D. Rose gave us a nice spark off the bench, and, I just wish he wouldn't have got tired to start the fourth. But, he has to come out. It's just part of the game. His condition is going to be a factor. So we know that. But he played well.
ESPN Cleveland. So is Derek still on a minutes restriction, or did he just get tired?
He just got tired. Yeah, he got tired and said he needed a sub. And he came and apologized. Towards the end of the game, somebody got gassed. But his spurt that he had that when he came in was really big for us. In winning that game.
So health wise, he can.
Yeah, I thought he got hurt because they say D Rose need one. And then I looked, he wasn't on the bench.
Okay.
And then he was he was gone, but they just said no, he got tired. So.
Marla Ridenour, Akron Beacon Journal. How much did JR need a game like this?
JR was huge. I thought defensively was good. I thought he came out looking for a shot, not trying to put the ball on the floor, but do what you do, and he can shoot the basketball. So his points and his threes tonight was a big lift.
Joe Varden, Cleveland.com. Obviously, you made the change with Tristan. How close were you to changing out JR?
Just like the second unit plays so well together, and like I told you, JR, some nights he gets 3 shots, some nights he gets 8 shots. It just all depends on the floor of the game and how we're playing offensively. If we're playing the right way, moving the basketball, playing with pace. But, every night, you're going to get effort from JR. So that's what I'm most pleased about, his effort. He has to guard the toughest matchup most of the times every night, and he's giving to us every way he can. So shooting the basketball is going to come and go. Like tonight, he shot the ball extremely well. So it's just part of the game.
But, he took 13 threes tonight. He let it rip like he did a couple years ago, a lot more often than not. If you weren't going to pull him, was there some message that he has to play differently?
Well, I think he said it today the other night, that he needs to play better. And we need him to be JR and shooting the basketball, is what he does. And on the defensive end, like I said, he gives effort every single night. And, he's going to continue to do that for us. And he's got the toughest matchup 9 times out of 10. So we just look over the plate with that effort and that energy. And when his shot is falling, when he's taking his shot, it's good for us.
Tom Withers, AP. Ty, did the lineup tweak give you the desired effect? Did you get what you wanted in terms of the pick and rolls and the help on defense and those kinds of things?
I think so. I think Kevin and Tristan worked really good together on the defensive end, pulling the trigger big. I thought we was able to blitz and then get a body on the big, and Kevin will rotate to the opposite big. So they did a good job defensively. I thought they did a good job of, playing all the way through. They hit some shots at the end of the shot clock, which was tough. But, overall, I got to look at the tape, but I thought we did a good job defensively.
Do you come away from tonight with Derek being the most encouraging thing that happened?
Yeah, I'm just glad to see him healthy. Glad to see him back healthy, playing with that pace and speed, getting into the paint. And he made some jump shots tonight. So just seeing him out there on the floor with his energy, with his passion for the game was good for us.
Ty, Spencer Davies, Basketball Insiders. You already mentioned the defensive impact that they had, but offensively and spacing-wise, how do you think that Tristan and Kevin worked together? It looked like Tristan was a lot more aggressive, at least in the first quarter, and then Kevin got going.
When Tristan's rolling the way he did tonight, with the shooting we have on the floor, it's tough. And if he sets a good screen, he rolls down the middle of the floor, he's going to get lobs and dunks and drop-offs. So he really did a good job of hitting and tagging and going. And when he's playing like that, we're effective offensively.
And just out of curiosity, that lineup at the very beginning of the fourth quarter when Rose was sitting with, I think it was LeBron, Korver, Green, Crowder, and somebody else I can't remember off the top of my head. Just what did you see out of that unit to begin the fourth?
I really can't remember. I got to watch it. So many combinations.
Yeah.
But I know that first half they did a great job, and also coming in, I think the end of the third quarter they did a good job. So the second unit has been great for us all year, and they got a great chemistry. They move the ball, they work well together. So you try to keep that intact as much as possible.
Chris Fedor, Cleveland.com. You guys hit 13 threes tonight. 8 of them obviously were JR, but beyond that, how do you explain taking a shooter like Jay Crowder out of the starting lineup, replacing him with a non-3-point threat in Tristan, and still having more productivity from three-point range than you've had recently?
I think Tristan's rolls. I think him rolling to the basket after he sets a pick and roll, guys have to pull in and help and then try to get back out. And if you make the right pass and it's going to be swing, or the extra pass, you're going to get shot. So I thought a lot of it was from our defense also, just getting stops, playing with pace, pushing the basketball, and he got some open looks in transition.
Jason Lord, The Athletic. Was LeBron on the ball more tonight?
Yeah, he was.
Was that by design?
No, I think when D Rose went out, he said he was tired. I think in that fourth quarter, we didn't have a point guard in the game. IT was out also, so he had to handle a little bit more than we wanted to. And, it was tough. We got a little stagnant. I think he got a little tired. But, you got to do what you got to do.
It seemed throughout the night he was on the ball more. You think it was just in the fourth quarter?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
How do you, I don't know if judge is the right word, but maybe digest a quadruple-double? Obviously, the guy dominates in 3 categories, but has one of his worst nights of the year, or his worst night of the year.
I just think, like I said, he got tired down the stretch. I think, we try to, use him a little too much, and that's on me. But, he got to do a better job making some good passes also. He has some passes he normally doesn't make, but, when you're tired, fatigued, and, you're playing throughout the course of a season, it can happen. And even as great as he is, it's capable of happening to anybody.